Hello everyone, and welcome back to our journey through the heart of Siberia. Today, we find ourselves in the vast, frozen wilderness of Yakutia, a place where temperatures plummet to an unimaginable -71 degrees Celsius. We're with a small nomadic village, a community whose very existence is tied to the ancient rhythms of this unforgiving land. 4 weeks, a relentless blizzard has trapped them, their food supplies dwindling to almost nothing. The biting cold is a constant enemy, but a far greater threat looms. Starvation. The children are weak, the elders are frail, and a quiet desperation hangs in the frigid air. Every piece of dried meat, every last bit of fuel is rationed with painstaking care. Their faces, etched with worry, all turned towards the sky, searching, waiting. That hope rests on a single, ancient prophecy: the return of the snowy owl. For generations, the arrival of this magnificent bird has marked the end of the harshest part of winter and the beginning of the hunting season. It's a signal that the reindeer herds, their primary source of survival, are on the move. The owl isn't just a bird, it's a sacred messenger, a beacon of hope in this white, silent world. Let's meet Alton, the village's most experienced hunter. He's a man of few words, his wisdom earned from a lifetime of reading the signs of the tundra. Every morning, before the first sliver of light, he climbs the highest ridge, his eyes scanning the horizon. He carries the weight of his entire village on his shoulders. He knows that without the hunt, their chances of survival are slim. He checks his handmade traps, but they remain empty, buried under layers of fresh snow. The silence of the forest is deafening. Inside the yurt, his wife, Sarna, tries to keep the spirits of the children up. She tells them stories of legendary hunters and the wise owls who guided them. These tales are more than just entertainment. They are lessons in resilience, a way of passing down the strength and knowledge needed to endure. She boils a thin broth, knowing it's not enough, but it's all they have. Her gaze often drifts to the entrance flap, hoping Alton will return with good news. Days turn into an endless cycle of waiting. The cold seeps deeper into their bones, and the gnawing hunger becomes a constant ache. Doubts begin to creep in. Has the ancient cycle been broken? Did the spirits abandon them? Some of the younger members of the village grow restless, suggesting they should risk moving camp, a gamble that could prove fatal in these conditions. But Alton and the elders hold firm. They must trust the traditions. They must have faith. One evening, as a small group huddles around the flickering stove, a child, barely old enough to walk, points a tiny finger towards the sky. "Look," he whispers. Everyone rushes outside, their breath catching in their chests. And there it is, a flash of white against the darkening twilight. A snowy owl, silent and majestic, lands on a nearby larch tree. Its golden eyes seem to pierce through the gloom, looking directly at the village. A collective gasp of relief and joy echoes through the camp. Tears freeze on their cheeks. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated hope. The prophecy has been fulfilled. The wait is over. The owl's arrival isn't just a sign. It's a powerful jolt of energy, reigniting the fire in their hearts. The very next morning, the atmosphere in the village is transformed. Alton and the other hunters prepare their gear with a renewed sense of purpose. There's a determination in their eyes that wasn't there before. They know the owl's presence means the reindeer are near. They set out on their long, arduous trek, following barely visible tracks in the snow, their steps light with renewed hope. They hunt Isan. This is their moment, the culmination of all their patience, faith, and endurance. The survival of their families, their traditions, and their entire way of life depends on the success of this hunt. Will they find the herd in time? The snowy owl has shown them the way, but the final, crucial steps are up to them. They are not just hunting for food. They are fighting for their future. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey to the edge of the world. The resilience of the human spirit in the face of such adversity is truly humbling. If you were moved by this story, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the conclusion of the story. We're grateful to have you with us. See you in the next one.